Hello guys, welcome back. This is Zach from Zach Animate Studios. Today my thought was we have been seeing a lot of drop downs in our application during filling out forms, and today we wanted to take a tour of how we are going to create our own drop down for our application inside our application. So without further ado, welcome to Zach Animate Studios. So guys, as you can see in front of you, I have a drop down of counties in Kenya, that is from Kwale, Mombasa County up to Nairobi. The last one I think is Nairobi County. Those are 47 entities I need to add inside the system. So this is a form. This was a form. I wanted to ensure that when I'm registering users, these users are registered inside this for their locations are also captured, and also the roles they have, and then the counties they come from. At the same time, the constituencies they have also something the same thing as their stages. So guys, without further ado, this application is written in Laravel, and today we just wanted to explore some major aspects of migration. We have migration and then the seeders. Okay, the seeders basically are used to add information inside the database, and at the same time we do the migration, and then the seeders, and then the form. And then the form, inside the form, how it is portrayed inside the form in comparison to the controller. From the controller it is being introduced to. So guys, this is how it is done. We have a create function. We have this is a create function of bikers. Okay, so we will go to controllers, control P, biker controller, so we can just hit controllers. We have this is another. Okay, let me just get the right okay, but I can still explain. So I just want to explain in terms of this. We have a controller for bikers. We have a controller whereby these users, let me just open it up so that it's called African Global, it's called a biker. Okay, that is the project. Perfect. So we have our models. These are users. So basically, I also used user model as a reusable model in terms of registering users. All users were users. So I'm going to go to bikers controller, the create functions. Okay, inside the create functions, no, the store function. It is a store function. Sorry for that. We have a relationship between the it's a biker controller. That is a biker. Sorry for that. So inside the create function, we are going to call stages, counties, and counties. We have the counties, stages, and constituencies. What I mean is, this information comes from the database. The counties, the stage name, and then the role. All these come from a database. So I have to initialize them inside the data. I have to initialize them. I call them, and then I pass it through the view county stages, so that we have an array of counties, array of stages, and an array of counties. So that one is first passed inside, but before then, what should we do? Before then, we have to create a migration for counties. This migration for counties, it will contain the string for the names and the code, the string, the name and the code. That is, when you go to the CEDA, what I mean is on the CEDA, let me open the CEDA, the counties. So this is the code, the name, the code and the name, and then the created art is also generated automatically. So this is what it does, right? So this is the information is going to be passed as so the way the CEDA has a run function, and the run function, now you add the model county, whereby you're going to add the counties, the information that you're having. You create an array like this, and then this is going just to be added as a JSON format inside the database, where you have the county, it is open, and then you do a for each statement as key or value, and then that model will create those value inside the database. And then now on those values, you're going to create that model, that JSON format, whereby you're going to add the code, and then the name of the county. That is from 1 up to 47. As you can see, that is okay. I had that in mind, so let it just be that. And then after you have added that information, you're going to do the migration. Okay, the migration, during the migration for counties, inside the migration of counties, this one is going to create the table inside the table, and then this one is the CEDA is going to create the values inside the database. Okay, after you've done that, in the form, Control P, we are going to have county. It's called that is member. Let's just confirm that. Biker form. Okay, that is a biker. Biker.create. That is Control P, create biker. Okay, create biker. So with that, so you're going to do a for each statement. So basically this is how the form will look like. You're going to have a form whereby you have a form with a store functions, where you ensure you have the CRSF, and then the most important place that we are going to look into is this part. You are going to do a for each statement, this for each statement of counties, and then the value, you're going to have a select statement, select form, and then inside that select you're going to add a for each, whereby you're going to add the value of now you are going to do a drop down, where the county, where there's the option, the value is the county ID and then the name. Now that is, it's going to populate for you this drop down. So that is how you're going to create a form like this, whereby information from other parts of the database can be consumed into your application. So you can try out. Let's create a member, Zach Otieno. Phone number, something like that, email address, something like that, password, create a strong password. And then Mombasa County, Sango Stage, and then submit. So it's going to create this user into the database. As you can see, that user is a Koteno student. The last person in the database has been added into the system. As you can see, you can create your application and you can consume other parts of information from your database, basically to ensure that this information is always ready. So when you go to let me say when you go to locations, the constituencies, you'll have all your constituencies ready. At the same time, all your counties ready for your system. So you can still use the simple principles of CRUD to set up your system, and as soon as you grow your level of skill, you can always improve on what you are doing. So guys, that is all I just wanted to share with you, whereby you can create a drop down of information using migration. You can do a seeder. Let's go back to our seeder. Control P. Sorry, when you do the seeder, there's the migration county tables, but now the county seeders. So constituency or county seeders. So it depends on how, and the way to do to find this code. You can still do PHP artisan migrate, PHP artisan migrate, PHP artisan, and then it's going to give you a way. PHP artisan, and then it's going to give you a list of how you can generate a PHP artisan seeder. So let's just see how we can set up a seeder. The skill make seeder. Yeah, this is how you make a seeder, and you give a seeder name. Control C, PHP artisan make seeder, and then you create a seeder name. Okay, and the seeder name, the value is, you can give it like a constituency seeder, a town seeder, something like that. Maybe you want to create a seeder for yourself, so you can just do PHP artisan make seeder, and then the seeder name. So let's say make seeder town seeder. Yeah, town seeder. So that is going to generate for you a seeder, a town seeder, something like that, and that is just an empty seeder whereby you're going to add it has a run, and then you can just now generate information according to the values that you are having inside your database. Basically you do that. Let me just help you out. Control C, the town seeder. You do that, and then you do a for each statement. Okay, just like that. And then the last one is not that one, but this one. And then you add that one just a little faster, like that. This one like that. So basically what it means is control save. Yeah. Okay. We have to remove that. Control save. Yeah. So count is okay. Should be this one. Control C. And then this model, it's going to be a model of your own choosing. So basically, if we say constituency, counties, or constituency, something like that, it should be your model. So this is how you do. And then now inside that part, you're going to put the value of your seeder, which looks like this. The design. Okay, basically this is just a simple design of how you can create your own, depending on how the values and the tables inside your database is going to look like. So this is just a simple town seeder that we have created, but you can generate it on your own on how you want to generate. And then at the end of the day, you will have a database. When you start it, it's going to have a drop down of something like this as you start, and then you can pull it. Basically, you do a for each statement inside your select statement on your form, and then so basically you can still remember this. And guys, this was just what was inside my mind. We are continuing with our tutorials. Remember to like, remember to share, and have a fantastic Monday, and we love you guys, and subscribe to this amazing YouTube channel because we are the pace setters in East and Central Africa. And cheers.